Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here. And today, the long-awaited Italian cruiser line has partially arrived in game. So today we have all of the tier 5 through the tier 5 through 8 Italian cruisers are here. But today we're going to be taking a look at the tier 8, the Amalfi. I think that's how you say it. I just said it with a stereotypical Italian accent. But the Amalfi and her sister ships are all here. And let's go ahead and let's jump right into her. So, again, no modules have been added. No captain skills have been distributed yet. I just realized there's a star on the front. That's a nice touch. So, base stats. Survivability, and this is fully upgraded. 42,000 hit points with a 19% damage reduction for torpedoes. 42,800 to be exact. Her guns, she gets 9 230mm guns with a reload time of 16 seconds, a 180 time of 25 seconds. That's kind of slow. Maximum dispersion of 144 meters. And this is what's really interesting. She has, and all the Italian cruisers have armor piercing rounds rather than HE rounds. So there's that. So her semi-armor piercing shells are capable of pinning 54mm of armor. And her AP shells have a maximum damage of 4,800 damage. Now again, this is what's really interesting too. Her semi-armor piercing shells have a higher maximum damage. They have a 5,200 maximum damage value. That's something. So her firing range is 16.1 kilometers. AP shell velocity is 910 meters a second. Sap shell velocity, semi-armor piercing, is 950 meters a second. And for a secondary gun, she's got a ton of these 90mm guns. I suspect those are just mainly for AA rather than, actual secondaries. So, torpedoes, she gets 2x4 torpedo tubes, 533mm, reload time 95 seconds, and a maximum range of 12 kilometers with a speed of 51 knots. So, stereotypical Italian slow torpedoes max a lot of range. So, AA and let's see, are these? Yep. These secondary guns are dual purpose, so she has an A rating of 63. Maximum speed of 37 knots, turning circle radius of 680 meters, rudder shift time of 11 seconds. Concealment by sea, 14 kilometers, by air 8.7, so forth and so on. So, it's interesting to say the least. This is a heavy cruiser, so I have more experience in heavy cruisers than I do in light cruisers. Oh, let's take a peek at her armor too. So 25mm bow, 50mm belt right here in the front. 25mm deck. 25mm deck. 25 armor belt is 30 right here. So these things. Okay, yeah. So these what are these called? Barbettes. Barbettes around the secondary guns is actually 40mm instead of 25. That's interesting. So 30 there. 150mm, and that is a Citadel right there, and 25 stern with a 50mm strip. So see, take away all of that. Her Citadel is quite high, as you can see. So a good chunk of it is below the waterline, but I mean you still do have this bit right here. And below the waterline, 25mm plate, 19mm thwart ships, 19mm in the front, 150mm there. So I mean, I guess if this does get shot, well, I mean, Jesus, gets pinned from the front. Yeah, that's not gonna be a good day for you. All right. So her consumables, you get damage con 1 or 2, of course, and then you get exhaust smoke generator 2, and this is really cool. So, according to the description, generates a smoke screen that reduces the risk of being detected by the enemy. Underneath it says allows the ship to remain undetected at full speed for the entire action time of the consumable, and the entire action time of the consumable is 40 seconds. So, this sounds like you can be hauling, and for 40 seconds you'll be completely invisible. Unless, ooh, I got the hiccups. Unless, of course, radar comes into play. Now, you only get 2 of those, even with premium. And then fighter or spotter. I went with fighter just because of carriers. So, let's go ahead and module her out. I'm not sure why I just left the tab for that. So, let's go with main armaments mod 1. And let's go with... Ooh. She's pretty fast. I think I'm going to try and do kind of a rudder maneuverability build on her. Let's go with... I don't want to increase the reload time anymore. Let's go ahead and go with aiming systems, and I'll switch that out. Maybe with AA later, depending on how bad the Sky Cancer is. Let's go with steering gears mod 2. And then let's go with... Ooh, do I want to go mod 3, or do I want to get a little bit more concealment? I think I want to go with a little bit more concealment because... 14, yeah. Because I'm probably going to be in a bunch of tier 10 games, and I'm going to want to hide. Okay, so with that equipped now, our rudder shift time's down to 8.8 seconds. I could have gone down even further with steering gears mod 3. But I wanted to, you know, be able to hide if need be. Okay, Captain, I'm going to yank one of my other Italian cruiser captains from, let's go with you. So that gives me preventive maintenance, MLG turrets. No, not MLG turrets. Adrenaline rush, superintendent, and concealment. So let's see. And again, I'll switch these out as I see need be. So now detection range is down to 11.3 kilometers. That's much better. And we have an extra charge of that smoke consumable. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and flag her out, and I will see you guys in battle. So I gotta say, real pretty ship. Well, most of the Italian ships that I have all of them. They are rather quite pretty, I gotta give them that. I am struggling with these Italian guns. That had a nice and tight group in it. More torpedoes. Oh, there's a Shokaku. Okay, these should hit. Okay, 5,000 damage from 3 hits. That's gonna bounce, okay. Oh, there we go. That was a Citadel. And now the cyclone has begun. No one's thought of capping C. I guess neither have I. Wow, really, no one's capping C. We're all around it. None of my teammates... I didn't think I would have to go into it because I figured, well, no, someone's going to go into it. Actually, the Enterprise was moving in to cap it. There's Shimikaze, like, right there. I'm playing Ring Around a Rosie on this island. Are you kidding me? You know, I thought I would maybe get to shoot something this game. Oh, of course. And it's like I always do it at the least opportune time. Oh, am I really about to hit that ism with my torpedoes? Wow, that's great. This is a situation we're in. So I'm gonna see what I can pull off with the smoke screen. Maybe they won't notice just this huge cloud moving towards them. GK's occupied. Holy crap, I killed it. Okay, that went from 0 to 100 real quick. Oh, scheiße. Yep, there I go. And now try to get a bounce off of the Baltimore's bow. Hello, Utiloy. Really? It's like freaking Hydra. You put one fire out, two more will take its place. Ha! Oh no. Let's see if I can pin the Izamo. God, Father's Name sure seems to be like the freaking rooftop for this thing as far as damage goes. So he's got to make a choice, me or the Thunder in front of him that he can easily Citadel. Knowing my luck, it's going to be me. Are they going to ram? Outrun his turrets. Please. Nope. Great, another tier 10 game. It's like, of course I've got Sap loaded when I could be using AP. That's better. There we go. There we go. Jesus, London. Alright. It's like, finally, I get to farm some damage, and London's just like, let me take care of that for you, why don't I? Hopefully I'll nick that Neptune with one of those torps. Ha ha! It happened. There we go, thank God. Jeez. That was a shitty situation to be in. Jesus. Huh, so number 2 in that team somehow. Alright then. Alright, so after playing about 4 games in it, it feels somewhat comfortable to me. It obviously is much frailer than what I'm used to playing. I mean, I play way more aggressively than I really have any business doing. And part of this really just, of this experience, just really reinforces the belief that, you know, I think that Tier 8 cruisers should, pretty much all of them, unless they have like some stupid armor or something, get a heal. Because, I mean, let's face facts, when you're playing Tier 8, you're going to be up tier 10, probably 6 out of 10, if not 7 out of 10 games, even with the new matchmaking system. And that's just a pain for a lot of Tier 8 ships, especially the cruisers. Because battleships, you know, at least you have your armor to fall back on. But with Tier 8 cruisers, you're really just kind of stuck up the river without a paddle, and the boat's on fire, and you're getting it shot out from underneath you. So the sap, however, the sap ammo, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I get that it's like HE, but without the fire, pretty much, and it doesn't cause any type of splash damage or anything. And I tried using it, and I mean, it's like HE without the fire. You don't have any chance of starting a fire with the sap on the ship, and I know a lot of y'all would probably think that would make me quite happy, but I mean, still, when you can't cause any fires, it's kind of a rough ride. But as you guys saw, I still did plenty well on the ship. I didn't have any crazy games, because most of the games I played, I was up tier to tier 10, and I mean, there's only so much a tier 8 can do at that tier. So I imagine on a tier 8 game, the ship would probably do quite well. The torpedoes are nice, long range, they're slow, but I mean, you guys saw, I still managed to get quite a couple of hits out of them. The ship itself, I like it. It feels comfortable the way the speed is and the way it maneuvers. I really like that exhaust smoke. That is a nice save your butt tool, especially on a ship like this where you don't have a hill. It saved me quite a few times, and I tried to be sneaky with it on that Yemi in that first game, and it kind of worked out. But I mean, for a tier 8, it feels pretty good, about right for a tier 8 cruiser. I mean, it is also hard to tell because I did get up tiered a whole lot this video, but it feels good. It feels comfortable. The only off thing I would say would be the sap, but I mean, it's a new ammo type. I gotta get used to it. Gotta figure out just exactly how to maximize it. The AP on the ship does feel really good. When you catch something broadside, a cruiser or a battleship, you're going to do a lot of damage to it. And yeah, that's my first impressions of the Amalfi. Pretty decent ship, in my opinion, so far. Of course, I will be playing it more over this week to really get a feel for it, and I will update you guys with a second impressions video. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. We're on our way to 5,000 subs. We are getting there quite quickly, thanks to you guys. You guys have been amazing recently with all the new subscriptions, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. So, I hope you are all having a wonderful Friday. I also hope that you guys will come out and see me on stream tonight. I will be streaming tonight on this channel from 5 p.m. U.S. Central until roughly 8 p.m. U.S. Central. So, I hope to see you guys out there tonight, and I hope to see all of you guys in the next one.